everyone, it's Jamie from Cottontail Crossing, and welcome back or welcome in if you're new here. Today we are going to be working on a speed build for this area over here. It's the right hand corner of my map below resident services. And my original idea for this area was to create a villager neighborhood, but as I was building, that kind of took a turn and this turned into a museum build. So that is what you'll be watching today. Most of the build ends up taking place over here, and later I'll just have to come back and figure out how I want to fill in the rest of the space. But yeah, so my inspiration today comes from an image that I saw on Pinterest, and it's this picture here from the Wind of the Willows, I think. And I just wanted to kind of make an area where two roads converge and kind of go separate ways and include some buildings. And yeah, so let's get started. Kind of placing down one house. This is when I thought it was going to be a neighborhood, but I ended up deciding to leave it there, and I'll figure out kind of how I want to decorate that in the future. I'm continuing placing down this style of pathing, which I'm obsessed with. So just like in the transition area and the entrance, we're still using that. We're probably going to be using it on this whole island. I am filling in this area with some trees, and I'm gonna put up a destination signpost like in the image so that I can create the feeling of the roads splitting and going two different ways. I want this area to feel like you're walking through a meadow, so I'll be using a lot of bright flowers and some more wheat fields and a lot of weeds to just make it feel like a flower field or a meadow. I'm grabbing a few bunnies to place around because after all, this is Cottontail Island and we have to have some little rabbits, little cottontails in our meadow. Alright, so I've grabbed the museum, placed it down, and time traveled. So here we are, we're gonna get started on decorating outside of the museum. And my idea is to make it a park where you can come and drink your to-go coffee from Brewster's Cafe, and you can catch some bugs, have a nice picnic. It's just a place for the villagers to come and hang out on a beautiful spring day. I'm using the maypole item. I just think this item is so pretty, and when I look at it, it makes me want to just celebrate spring. It's so bright and happy, so I'm going to put a few of those around here to give the feeling of a spring celebration. I put the storefront in front of the museum because I was thinking maybe I can use it to change the facade of the museum and make it look a little bit more rustic, because let's face it, the museum does not look that way. And I went to the llama and changed it to white, and I love how it looks. I think it does blend in pretty well, and it looks really nice, giving the museum kind of like a little porch. Now I'm starting to frame out the area that the park will be in. So I'm putting around some trees, bushes, and fencing, and blocking off the beach. So I've got a picnic table on the left, and I'm going to place down a picnic blanket on the right. And I'm creating kind of a worn and irregular pathway up to the museum. Now I'm laying down a little bit more fencing to make it feel like there's an actual entrance to the park, so that it separates it kind of from the meadow walkway that we have going on the other side. And I decided to put the party lights up because, just like the maypole, they make me feel like we're celebrating something, we're out having fun. So I thought it added a nice touch to the park. Now I'm starting to fill in the edges of the park with a bunch of flowers, bushes, and weeds, and I'm gonna add some bug and butterfly models. I went to a treasure island and I got some ladybug models, and they're one of my new favorite things. A lot of people have been using butterfly models, but I don't see like ladybugs used very much, and you should be, because they're adorable, especially for a spring island. Now I'm just adding in some finishing touches, placing down some creator codes, and adding in some more decorative items. All right, our museum build is complete. Let's check it out. So walking in here, I think I did a good job capturing the feeling of a meadow, and I'll expand upon that when I move towards the house and start decorating that way. And then as you enter the park, I just love how vibrant the colors are and how it really feels like there's been villagers here just hanging out, relaxing in the sunshine. You can catch some bugs with the net back there. They've got some music playing. There's a lovely spread on the picnic table, and you can get yourself some fresh fruit water if you're not drinking one of Brewster's to-go coffees. I think it's just really cute, and I love how it turned out. And it'll be really fun when the villagers come over here and I can take some pictures of them in this area. So let me know what you guys think about this build in the comments below, and I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys here next time. Thank you. Bye.